My wife has her best friend at the house. They're talking, and I started telling them about politics and the craziness of what's going on in the U.S. and also with these crazy people instigating wars, with Russia and George Soros, all these crazy people. And I decided to stop because they got together like they usually do. They go out and go visit some old friends, and then here I come telling them about some crazy um, conspiracies. I was going to videotape them, and while they were having a discussion, so I mentioned to her that I'm going to put a clip of her video with my wife, but she didn't want to be in the internet or YouTube video, so I decided to delete the video and I will focus on videotaping myself. But eventually, I think people will turn around, so I have to respect their desire. You can't put people's face on social media when they don't feel comfortable. For me, I feel comfortable about it. You know, it's like there was a time where I was kind of private, but I realized, deep down in my heart, I didn't feel that way. I felt like I want to be public, and I want to express myself. I want to teach. I want to um, be able to reach people, share them my wisdom. One of the main reasons why I decided to start my um, YouTube channel. At first, I started my blog, but I haven't been consistent putting a new blog in. But because it takes time to think of things to write about, and then I have to edit it. It was really much easier for me to speak on a tape recorder, but later on I find out what I was speaking, it wasn't organized, and it took me a long time to organize it. And until a friend told me, Johnny, why don't you put videos on your website? And so I thought, what about if I just write a short blog, and the rest of it would be a video? And at the same time, too, I'm thinking, why don't I just start a channel? And about a year ago, and I was thinking how sometimes I want to share information with people, and a lot of times it seems like they just don't want to hear it. And I was reading an article one time, and it mentioned about that it is very disrespectful to give people information that they didn't ask you for. So I thought, it's true. By approaching somebody, telling them something that I've learned or something that I'm going through or experience, and without them asking me, that's very disrespectful. So I thought, with all this knowledge that I have on my mind, all this wisdom, the way to satisfy what's in my mind that I want to bring out, I'm going to put it in writing, or right now I'm putting it into a video. And if anybody wants to watch it, read it, they want to learn, they'll just have to go to my website or go to my YouTube channel. And it's up to them. And at least I am not going to force somebody who may not want to hear or may not want to read my information. this free information that I'm sharing with them and I'm providing to them, and they don't appreciate it. But eventually, I'm gonna take all this information. I'm gonna condense it. I'm gonna put it in a book, and those same people will pay for it. What I was giving for free, they will eventually will pay for it, and I'm pretty sure they will be so glad. And that the crazy thing about it is, they're not gonna pay for it because they really want the information, but it's the whole idea is that they knew someone and that person is published. That person wrote a book and they want to have that book so they can say, I knew this person. Yeah, people are strange. Hey, who am I to go and try to change things? Keep them as they are. Keep them as they are. If they don't want the information now, a wise person will say, people have a different time. There's a different time for each person. Some people are ready and some people are not. And who am I to change things? I just have to go with the flow. By going with the flow, I can accomplish a lot. I can accomplish a lot. I'm not saying that I'm going to follow the crowd, but the point what I'm saying, there are certain rules, there are certain law. You just have to follow them, because if you try to reinvent the wheel or change things, it's like trying to swim upstream while the water is flowing and pushing you down. I can accomplish a lot more by swimming with the water, where I can use the momentum of the water to take me to where I want to go instead of trying to swim upstream. It's just simple laws. Just go with the flow.